What are you doing, Dad?
Playing Froggy. Froggy. You ever play Froggy? Watch when the dog goes across the road.
Oh, they're going to get you, Dad. They're going to get you down. They're going to take that away from you. Oh, goodness. Bonus video. Watch them all go nutty.
We get the frog. Yeah.
Come here, Benny Boo Boo. Benny Boo Boo, come here. I wanted to get him up here, Dad, so I can show everybody his little foot. Benny came in limping. I don't know. Hi, let me see. I don't know if you can see. One of his toenails is missing. Right there. I think he broke it off right at the toe. And to be honest, y'all, I think it happened 2 days ago. We just realized it today. 2 days ago, Delilah's been out of her fancy pants for a couple of days. And then 2 days ago, we noticed some spots all over the floor, and we thought maybe I took the fancy pants off too early. But now we noticed Benny limping today and got to looking, and that's an old wound. He's not bleeding or anything today. He's not limping a lot. But we got to talking, and we're thinking that the other day when the floor had spots all over it, that it was probably the day he lost his toenail. So, feel like bad puppy parents because we wasn't aware of what was going on until a couple of days later. But he's not in great pain. When I was on the phone when Jeff brought him in a while ago, and he scared me because I thought it was something that had just happened. So I was hurrying to get off the phone and see what I needed to do. I try to keep a few pain pills, and I keep all kinds of bandage stuff available. You know, I've got antibiotic ointments, whatever I can keep stocked up for times when we have an injury. But I didn't give him anything. I went for the pain pills because I thought it was something that just happened, and I was sure it had to be hurting. But you can see that boy is he's not in pain. I think it does bother him a little bit, but it's nothing major, so I didn't give him anything. The more I looked at it, the more I determined, well, there wasn't any bleeding today. And what we saw, you know, with the spots on our floor, wasn't a lot then to cause a lot of alarm. I just thought it was Delilah not really ready to lose her fancy pants, but it wasn't her at all. So it was just one of them things that I don't know really how he lost it. I'm sure it was from running and playing outside, because I haven't found a toenail in here, and I think it will grow out. I don't think that it damaged down in the quick. I think it just broke off right to the very quick of his toe, so it is a little tender. But I'll tell you, they are so wound up all the time and always playing and carrying on, and little accidents can happen, but for the most part, they're doing good. So, Daddy, do you want to come in? Okay. I never know. But for the rest of the day, they're doing good. They've been outside most of the day playing, and they just ate, and we just ate, and they'll be going back out in a little while. But Dad started roughhousing with them and teasing them with the toy. And it looks like Delilah won. She's got the frog. So I thought it was a good time to do a puppy update. I also wanted to just say thank you to everyone who is sending in the puppy applications. That just makes my heart rest a little easier knowing that people are waiting on these puppies. And it just excites me to know that they're going to have a good home. And when I get an application and I can go over it and I can call and chat, it helps me to get a better feel. So we now have first female pick on the waiting list, preferably with Delilah's litter. We have a first male pick, really from all the litters, but preferably Candy's litter. And the way those deposits work is the earlier your deposit gets in, the earlier you are on the list to pick. And if you, ouch, someone wanted a black and white male. Well, Candy gave us 8 puppies last time. I'm expecting a black and white litter with her. And out of those 8 puppies last time, 6 of them were female and only 2 were male. And I kept one. So that's where Simon came from. So we really had 1 male available out of 8 puppies on her litter. So if you want one of Candy's or Delilah's or whoever's, and they don't give us what you're wanting, a male or female or a certain color, you can move that deposit to one of the other litters. So, and I just, I keep record of it all. I enter it into my computer system the day I receive the application, the day I receive the deposits, and the top of the list, we just work down the list, and the first ones in are the first ones to pick. And I will stress again, I am planning to pick a female from Sheba and a female from Delilah. Now, whether they give them to me, I don't know. But if Sheba only has 1 female and she has all the stuff that I want, I'll be checking her out to see if it's one I want to keep. I usually do the DNA and color panels on them. I don't need to do the DNA because the parents are all clear, so I know the puppies are not going to have any genetic defects that you have to worry about with Boston Terriers. But I do have to have the color panels to make sure, even though, and with Sheba it won't be a big deal because she should produce all black mass fawns and her puppies should produce all black mass fawns, considering that Thor is the dad and he is a blue mass fawn. We can keep our black mass fawn line going with one of her puppies and Benny. And we can let Sheba retire. And then the same thing with Delilah. I will want to do a color test to see and make sure I'm keeping a puppy that carries as much of the colors that work well in my program. So, but other than that, we still have, we're going to have a lot of puppies. Delilah usually gives me 7. Candy, she gave us 8. She's only had 1 litter. Chloe, we don't know yet because she's never had a litter. Miss Chloe. Chloe, hello, pretty. Hello, she's kind of puny today. She threw up, was it last night or this morning? Yeah. This morning. So I think we're still dealing with a little morning sickness. But the rest of them, Miss Candy Wandy. Candy Lulu. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. Nothing slows her down too much. She's acting, I think she's acting a little pregnant, but I don't know for sure. I will be excited to run an ultrasound test on Chloe and Sheba this weekend. Well, give me that. If you're going to eat the frog's face off, you can't have him. No, you destroyed him. And another one bites the dust. Look at that poor thing. I wish I had the time to sit around and sew up these toys as fast as she destroys them. But I don't. I started trying to work on my quilt that I started a couple of months ago. I want to try to get it finished and on my bed before puppies arrive. And I don't have enough floor space to lay out a king-size quilt for getting it all cut and measured and put together. I got the top done, but it needs borders and then it needs to be put together. And I have enough time if I can just get the weather and everything just right to where everybody's out of the house and I can have the whole living room floor to lay everything out, huh, Dad? As soon as I get it all laid out in the floor, though, somebody wants to come through here. And this is my best workspace is on the living room floor, so. But I'll get it. Even, it's supposed to be a spring quilt. I was hoping to have it on my bed by April. So we'll see. I can get a little bit done each day and it'll get done pretty quick, I hope. And I'm still loving to work on my diamond art, which is starting to, I don't know if you can tell much without me undoing it all the way. I'm still working on all my paperwork for my last litter of puppies. I still have to get stuff entered into the AKC website. They keep records. They have a place where I keep records on their website, and they keep up with all of our puppies and breeding dogs. And I haven't entered Candy's last litter yet, and here it is, almost time for Candy's next litter. But I'll get that done. I have the hard copies, and I have to keep those too. AKC is pretty good. I've heard. I've never had to deal with them yet, but I've heard that they may pop in for inspections, and you better have all your paperwork in order and have a record for everything you're doing. So I do have that. I just need to get it entered in so I can put it in the file and put it away. But there's a lot of paperwork goes on with being a breeder, a lot of computer stuff that I do, which makes it so wonderful that my husband is here now to help with all the other things that have to be done when you're a breeder. Just keeping up with it. Look at those two. Yeah, I don't think he's in too much pain. You little goofies. So anyway, it's just a little bonus video. I just wanted to say thanks for those that are sending puppy applications in. And I want to urge anyone else who is going to be wanting a puppy to get your application in. You can get your application at bogansbostons.com. Just print it and text it to me or email it to me after you fill it all out. And what else? Oh, the last one I just took, she almost had me in tears when I was talking with her because she was telling me about, she didn't want to waste any time getting her application in this round, because back in August of last year, we had 3 litters at one time, and she had her eye on one of them, and she just wasn't in a hurry to get her application in. And then all of a sudden she heard in one of my videos that he got adopted, and she felt bad because she missed it. So, you know, no pressure. But if you're wanting one of our puppies, and if you have an idea of what it is you want, even if you don't, you can still put an application in, and because that, you have to do that just to get approved after I go over it and talk with people in person to get on. You can get on the waiting list, and if you put your deposit up, then you get to pick in order of the way the deposits came in. So, but we should have 4 litters. Delilah should probably have 7. I'm hoping Sheba will give me at least 5. 7 or 8 with Candy, and I'm going to say 6 with Chloe just because I'm not sure. So I hope we have plenty of females and males to meet. Seems like everybody's wanting males right now. Hey, Benny Boo Boo, you squirmed right out of his collar. It's in the corner of his bed over here, Jeff. You have to get that and put it back on him. I didn't have his on very tight. It's a heavier collar, and he'll grow into it, but right now it's still a little heavy for his little size body.
Boys, boys, quit that. Boys, Jen, come here.
You gotta catch me first. Oh, yeah, it's a little too loose. I'll have to tighten that up. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful rest of the day and the evening. Enjoy the spring. We're enjoying it. And we'll be back tomorrow with another video.